Hey all. Good morning. Welcome to Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today for April 22nd, 2025, I'll go through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing. We'll go from there. Good morning, Ultronymous and Talos Mobius. Good to see you guys. Talos, have you seen that event in G-Gen Eternal? I'm sure you have. You've probably been awake for the Red Gundam. To be honest, I like how easy they made that. So yeah, if you guys don't know, in G Generation Eternal right now, there's a event with some missions for the Red Gundam from G-Quux, and yeah, the first mission it gives you it. So it's pretty cool. The game is off to a good start considering it's a mobile gotcha game. I'm conflicted, but anyway, Minnow I want to unlock Suji. Oh, is that a pilot character in it? I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Oh, you finished the event already? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think I got to the second mission, and I think I didn't have enough. I don't know. I think I'm at 127,000 power or something. But yeah, let's see what's going on. What has been going on? I feel like a lot has. But has it? Let's go to the screen share. And oh man, that looks rough. Let me do a reset. Okay, does it not? It's not. Well, that's just gonna look bad for a little bit. I don't know. There's a way to fix this. Hold on. I've done it before. Yeah, you can reset. What I'll probably do is, this is one of those things I have to figure out. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do, although it's easy to do it live. I guess that's the good thing. See, like that. Okay. All right. So Tempest Rising. I've put 9 hours and 25 minutes into Tempest Rising. That game is excellent. They nailed the Command and Conquer like and improved upon it. And I would say that yes, this game, Tempest Rising, out of all the games I've played so far in 2025, is top choice for Game of the Year already. So it's just what you expect from Command and Conquer RTS, but there's just enough there to not make it different, but to then make it more enjoyable. I love the mission structure. I was playing a mission yesterday where, there's my objective, and then there's some optional objectives, and I always like to get them. And this one's like, man, that's going to be tough. So I have to plan out how I can get troops to these two areas while I'm also working on defending this, that sort of thing. And then as it's going, I think, yeah, there's those two side objectives, and I missed them. I didn't get to them on time. But then as the mission is going, and there's no timer on the main objective, I really like that. Then these new side objectives come up. And it's cool to do the side objectives because they usually give you a lot of cool stuff. So, but if you don't hit the objectives, like for one of them, it was the enemy's unit production facility. They just built a new one, and they're like, well, if you take it out, you don't have to worry about units coming. I missed it. And so there's a wave of units that came at me. I was able to go and destroy that. But I like how they're really, and again, this is, and I'm not even talking about multiplayer, which is where RTS is sort of turned into, competition wise. It's more of like they really are focusing on that single player campaign, and I'm surprised how they nailed it. One of the newer things I really like that reminds me of the carrier, the Protoss from StarCraft had the carrier that had all the ships that would fly out. That was one of my favorite late game things. There's one like that in Tempest Rising. So there's two factions, GD, it's not GDI, it's like GD something, and the Dynasty, and I've really just been the GD whatever. They have a drone carrier ship like that. I think it's called a drone ship or something, and you build it, and it's like a big ship that has all these drones that fly out and shoot missiles, and you can upgrade the drones to shoot lasers. That's like a whole thing. But it's just cool using drone technology in that way, and that's cool because one of the main infantry troopers, other than a rifle dude, is a drone operator. It's just a guy that he has a pistol, but he also has a drone that's a little further out than him that shoots missiles. So the game's just great. They nailed it. I am so happy. I am so happy when I play this game because I'm never. It's one of those rare instances. It happens every once in a while where I'm not tired of the game. I just want to keep playing it. But yeah. Hey, Jam Killux, good to see you. Okay. So other than that in G Generation Eternal, that is all I've been playing. Yeah, that really is all I've been playing. Yeah, and G Gen Eternal has no way of, tracking that other than, the game itself. Something I don't think I talked about that I played a little bit of is this Gundam 3DS card battle game. Shirtlad, friend of the channel, recommended this, and it's all in Japanese, but I can, with translating, figure out some of it, and it's pretty cool. You have like these cards, and then you use the stylus to move to position the cards where you want to then do the battle. I haven't played too much of it yet. Still figuring it out, but it is pretty neat. I've been enjoying Humanity's demo. It's pretty chill. What game is that? Oh, wow. This looks familiar. I think I might have looked at this one time because of the isometric nature of it, which is pretty cool. And there is a demo to download, so thanks, man. I can always count on you guys to tell me about something. Oh, it's kind of big though, so it might not be done on time. Yeah, because I like games that are that perspective. They don't make too many of them. That's cool. Yeah, thank you. And so early access since 2023. That's probably why I've heard of it then. It's been around for a while. Let's see. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? We're for about 12 months. So it's been past that time, but I still need to check this out. Thank you. Okay. I guess that was it for what I've been playing. Tempest Rising is amazing, guys. So some quick news or new game releases for this week. We've got Claire Obscure Expedition 33. April 24th, a visually stunning turn-based RPG blending traditional JRPG combat with real-time action elements. It features a rich narrative and unique French Baroque artistic style, available on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. So that is the 24th. I'll probably play it because it's on Game Pass, just to give it a shot. Okay, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. That's April 24th, marking a return to the classic series after a 26-year hiatus. This fighting game features a unique art style and innovative battle systems. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I mean, I think Mark of the Wolves was the last one in this line of games. It came out on Dreamcast. I'm into fighting games. I'll play it. Okay, Steel Seed. Steel Seed, a stealth-focused sci-fi action game where players battle hostile robots with lightsaber-like weapons. Okay, let's look at this. Did they just pull this all from... Okay, and then there's even more here. But not the thing. What the... Okay, let's look this up then. Manually, the old way. Okay, I do remember looking at this, and it's on my wish list, so that would make sense. Did I play the demo maybe and forgot? Let's see. Let's see if it has any interesting... Yeah, it's hard for it to stand out. I'm going to have to hear about what people have to say about it, I guess. Post-trauma. PlayStation 2 graphics, escape room gameplay, and then Days Gone Remastered. That one's pretty interesting because this seemed like something that Sony did not care about, and they had just dropped it. So it's already on Steam, but so I don't know if there would be a remaster. But whatever updates they would probably do for a PC version or PlayStation 5 version remaster, I'm sure they would have that here. But I'm sure the PC version already has that stuff. You know what I mean? I played the beginning of this before. Actually, let's look if it shows up. Days Gone. 27 minutes back in 2020. Unlock your first collectible. I didn't do much, but I wouldn't mind getting back into that game and playing it. That looks cool. I'm excited that Mark of the Wolves has a proper color editor. We haven't seen since like CVS No More being stuck with palettes we don't like. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I guess I don't play multiplayer that much. Almost Expedition 33 is out this Thursday. I was mostly focused on getting NS2 Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. There's so many things happening. And, yeah, pre-ordering the Switch 2. Wow, that's around the corner. Okay. So this Days Gone, when did we say that was? I think I had an article and I lost it. It's the 25th. So it's like I could be playing this anytime right now anyway. I like to get to it. It's zombies, it's open world. I didn't really give it a chance. Okay. Let's see. A classic GBA Fire Emblem has been added to Switch Online's retro library. So the Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones is now available for expansion pack subscribers, the Nintendo Online thing. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that I think I played through entirely. I played a number of these Fire Emblem games, and I remember it was the GBA version that I played through, and I really enjoyed. Again, yeah, turn-based. Sometimes turn-based can work. This one's a little more faster paced, but I keep forgetting in my head, like just in my mind, when I don't like turn-based games too much, but sometimes I enjoy them. Shining Force, Fire Emblem. These are both like the Sega and Nintendo versions of a turn-based tactical game, not full-on JRPG, but they both have their own different, unique ways they play. I think it's like the difference between a G Generation and a Robot Wars game, where one you kind of have troops that can are fodder, and the other one you don't want anyone to die. Yeah, different types of those games. Okay. That might have been all I was calling out with this one, right? Was there anything else interesting with it? No, but that's cool, and it's on Switch and all that stuff. So, okay, this is a news article I've actually saved for a while, and I forgot about it. So, upcoming Saturn Tribute reissue to skip Xbox due to provocative expressions. So, this is interesting because there's a lot of layers to this. Okay, Steam Hearts and Advanced Variable Geo's Xbox One release has been canceled. Okay, and a message posted on social media is translated by video game publication Gematsu. The developer publisher laid the blame for its cancellation on Xbox, requesting significant changes to the game's content and its own desire to offer a consistent gameplay experience across all platforms. So it was very interesting with this dev. They were like, submitting their games. I guess Microsoft was the only one to come back to say, hey, yeah, you can only release this if you edit this out. So then they're simply like, well, then we won't release it. And I don't know what to think. Because, one, I don't like the idea of that. Two, though, if you could still release it everywhere else the way you want, why not still just release it on Xbox just to get it in front of people, and then they can learn about what happened? because I don't think Xbox not having this game does anything to the platform. So I don't think from the artist's point of view here that they can really get anything out of just protesting, unless it's just a principle, But I do think just getting it in front of other people's eyes, it's just kind of interesting. I can't say I've ever played these games, but whoa, look at that animation, mechs. But I think the provocative stuff probably comes from the fact that like the anime cat girls. But even then, it's just like it's old CG graphics. I'm not seeing it, or 2D pixel graphics. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, maybe that. Wow, this looks like fun. It's a fighting game and a shmup. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'd like to get this. Let's see. Yeah, let's see these releases. So, not out yet. I'm gonna put add to wish list because it's a shmup, and that's called Steam Hearts. And then this fighting game. I don't know about this though. Again, I like fighting games. I'll just add just in case. I want to hear what people have to say when it comes out, but there's no release date yet. Anyway, it's one of those things where it's kind of, at the end of the day, it's disappointing that out of all, like, the Xbox platform is saying, hey, cut, if you want to release this, cut this. I don't know. Maybe there's more to it than that. That always happens, like, because it's not like we hear that from Xbox where they ask to cut things. That is kind of weird. I think one of the biggest news stories to come out has been a rumor for a long time, and it could be, I think today at 11 a.m., there's a video going up for the Oblivion remaster. So this is using the new Unreal Engine, Oblivion completely remade. I'm down to try it out. It's going to be on Game Pass probably today or tomorrow. I'm gonna play it for sure. I didn't like the original. It was too much of a janky time for me. I think it's one of those things that happens in video games where, as a gamer, you are then down a path of your experiences in gaming. All the experiences I've had in gaming, by the time Oblivion came out, to me, that is considered a janky game. The first person, there's been better first person action by that time. That Might and Magic, the Heroes of Might and Magic FPS using the Source engine, that combat was so good. Like, anytime I'd play any other first-person game trying to do combat, I'm like, guys, this, I think it was called Messiah of Might and Magic. Let me see, Messiah of Might and Magic. Dark Messiah. A new brief action art. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So, you know what? I never beat the game. They don't have any video. I almost want to play it again because it was just so good. And normally this wouldn't be my type of game, but this is an example of, I would rather play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic than Oblivion. Oh yeah, that was Arcane. So it has some of that DNA in a way, that sort of timeline of game development. So let's see, back to where we were. Oh yeah, just talking about the Oblivion. Yeah, I'll play it. I'll report on it. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Especially because it hasn't officially been released yet, so I think we're just kind of waiting for that, and it's going to be like the shadow drop and all that. Okay, here's something that's interesting. So, when Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 came out, that was a difficult time for me because I was so excited to be getting a Sonic 4. The games were just not good. There were some things that were going well for them. It had good music. It had good story, stage design, everything else but the gameplay. And that's what's so funny about like that Sonic Superstars that came out, where it's like the opposite, where the gameplay itself in Sonic Superstars was actually pretty good, but everything else around it, level design, story, boss encounters, graphics. Yeah, it's funny how that happened. I need to do a video kind of comparing that. I say that once an AI comes out where I can just say out in the ether, like, oh, I need to do a video, it automatically prepares it. And it's like, here, Adam, here's the video script. But what was cool about this is apparently there was a beta build that had a different outcome in the story that was supposed to allude to a Sonic 4 Episode 3, which never happened because they ended up canceling it. So there you go. That's how, I guess, bad the Sonic 4 episode games were, that they canceled before we even get into Episode 3. Very interesting time because this was when developers were, making some classic games like digital downloads. Sonic 4 was one that they did that with. And sometimes it's so weird to me when a developer looks like they're going to deliver and then they just miss. And it's like, but that's obvious. You should have not done this or that. It's just, but hey, again, what was it, a few weeks ago or a month ago, where the Sonic Superstars developer admitted, yeah, we messed up that game. So at least they learned. Okay, what else did I have? Was that it? Well, if that's it, let me jump into some Tempest Rising just to see where we're at. And I'm just also wanting to test how well the now I've like adjusted my BIOS to like get the voltages to make my computer like right on point. We'll wait for it to load. Takes a second. Another cool thing about this game that I didn't know, and I wasn't particularly following the game when it had its first demo. I played it and I was like, yeah, this game is great. Gonna wait for release. So then I kind of don't pay attention, So a third faction was introduced to me yesterday or yesterday before. I forget when I was playing. And it's really cool because you have a level where you're just escorting scientists to a dig site in Egypt. And then there's like occult things going on. And then there's like these like, I don't know, alien sorcerer dudes that you've summoned. Okay, where's the... There we go. I mean, there's so much I've noticed since tweaking the voltages on my CPU and RAM. Part of that is just how snappier the things are in general. Loading things, there's just... It seems like it took a layer. Okay, look at how insane this is. And I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm sending my guys. Oh, they got him. Sending my guys back because I was getting decimated, and I have this team here. You know what I should do, actually? Okay, that. Now you can see the map. Okay.
Unit is under attack.
Alright, I'm gonna have this dude come here. And then I need to build a power plant, actually. Alright, and
required.
Oh, well. Interesting. I am feeling a little bit of jumping around, but that could be me. Yeah, I don't know. Alright.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just have to go out with this entire team.
On call. Holding ground.
And, like, decimate.
Stat. On my way.
We gotta go up
HQ.
to,
As soon as I can.
well, I don't want to go too
Engagement
far.
received.
turn on marking projectiles. Okay, and then I probably should
Medic reporting.
group them
On my way. Confirmed
just in
HQ.
case I get them lost.
Understood.
You know what? I need to look up if they do formations.
Stat. Holding ground. As soon as I
Here's the
can.
Frank Kopacki music. Okay, there's this weird. Look at this dude. This is that other faction I was talking about. They're kind of like a cultist, like Lovecraftian. It's a pretty cool idea. But they still got machines and stuff.
Unit is under attack.
Uh-oh. Alright, took him out.
Silos required.
Every time it says silos are required, I just build a bunch of tanks.
You gotta get past me.
Oh, aerial. I should do some aerial stuff. Okay.
Stay right there.
Additional silos required.
Holding ground.
Alright. Okay, so yeah, the place I need to go is like right here, so
Stat.
I just want to position it so that I can, because I have a lot of units that are, oh, I have to capture that. I don't even think I have, okay. I need a transport vehicle.
Our harvester is under attack.
Transport, what was the transport?
Our harvester is under attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna build a bunch of engineers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, wait a minute. Did I never build the air control tower? Alright. I'm gonna, this is like the siege tank from StarCraft. Love it. I'll put one over here too. Okay, this I could put guys in. Okay, so that's the drone operator. Where's the engineer? Okay, engineer. I'll put them in there, send them out there. Okay, let's. Artillery mode for that. Artillery mode for that. Okay. Engineer, get in. I want another one, but I'm not patient. So let's hope this doesn't get destroyed along the way. I kind of take risks like that sometimes.
Understood. Confirmed HQ.
Okay, where's the other one? And do I... I'm afraid if I get there through here, I'll blow this up.
Holding ground. As soon as I can.
Okay, it is going that way.
We're surrounded. What do we pay these GDF for?
GDF.
Energy readings are destabilizing. Here they come.
This is your last chance to save lives, Commander.
Alright.
Wait. Holding ground.
Unit specialist under attack.
Oh, okay, so what's going on? What's...
Driver, wait for us! The council will hear of this.
Understood.
Standing by. Received.
Okay, that was close.
Open your eyes to light.
Okay, put that dude there.
Servers need me.
Secondary. Our harvester is under attack.
Alright, come get the other engineer.
Let the hunt commence.
Unit is under attack.
Okay, where are my airplanes?
We're
Okay,
under
at least we're
fire.
just
Help!
trying that. Oh. That's not good.
Secondary objective failed. Unacceptable civilian casualties. Your mission is a failure.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Or that. Wait. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, was it that? I thought that was a secondary objective. Let's see.
Secondary objective, our harvester is under attack.
Heading in.
Okay, so. Oh, I have to escort that? What the?
We're under fire! Help!
That seems like weird timing. Alright, hurry up.
Come with us. We drown.
Oh no, this is not good.
See the light of the day.
Okay, well they're going somewhere else.
That's your self-test.
Okay, so if I die next time, I need to have my airplanes ready. Or something. I want to try to get ahead just a bit.
These ones holds power. Bring them to me.
Uh-oh.
We're under fire! Help!
Secondary objective accomplished.
Wow, they really decimated that team. Okay, I'm gonna. No. Oh well, that's okay because I got that done.
Commander, I have sky cranes en route for civilian extraction.
Now there's
Defend the
these.
hospital.
Wait, what? Defend the hospital. Okay, I guess let me move all my stuff back down there.
Shield and Caduceus. Confirmed, HQ.
Unit is under attack.
So there's these side objectives, but I guess I don't need to do them anymore. Okay, that. What happened there?
As soon as I can.
Alright, and then I have some troops from here that I can look at here as well. Oh, I got a great idea. I love doing this. Support beacon. Drop here, so then I can do huge defense weapons all along here.
Specialist under attack.
Anywhere you say.
Oh, you know what I should do? Not enough time. I was gonna build a repair.
Specialist under attack.
Yeah, some of my troops are in that Tempest, which is like Tiberium. It's probably
Specialist under attack.
killing them.
No problem. Tools ready. No problem.
Ready for contact. Holding ground. Location received.
All right. Wait, I just realized they're flying in here. Do I have any of my? These are anti-ground, so I don't think it's gonna help.
systems check.
Oh, I had planes? Yeah. What? Or helicopters, whatever. Aircraft. Alright, 30 seconds. This mission will be over. I tell you, this game is so fun. Yeah, I'm getting my stuff destroyed.
On my way.
Not that it matters as much. Oh yeah, this guy I can turn on the secondary feature and then get repaired. Alright. Yeah, there we go. The engineer's automatically repairing my comms, dude. Okay. But you can see all the little nuances.
Somebody ordered a pickup. Excellent work, Commander. Those people will remember.
All right, I gotta go, so hopefully this mission's over.
We can turn our attention to the Veti. Do not let them get a foothold here. Destroy the forward bases.
Huh? There's still more to do. That's what I love about these missions. Like, it's like long form. Like, you're doing something, you're like, okay, objective complete. And it's like, now try to do this. And then what's cool about it is if you know that, when you go back to do the missions again, like on hard or get the secondary objectives, you can plan ahead. Like a tower defense in a way where it's like, you know what's going to turn out later, so you can plan ahead. Great game. Love it. Anyway, I'm going to head out. Yeah, it is fun, interesting. Thanks, Ultronimus. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more. So until next time, all have a good one. Be cool. We'll talk later.